Oh wait, Jennifer's gone. I need to put Jenifer in.
I'm right there. I'm little. I'm with you.
Hi everybody. I am still like, there we go. Okay. And we can see everybody. This is perfect. Happy Sunday. This is our biggest bead party yet, I think. I don't think I've had 4 people on for this.
Well, 5 if you count Joan. Joan's here too.
She is, so I guess that's 6 people, but
that's 6. Wow.
You know, Joan is on the back end doing all the fun stuff for us. How's the week been for you guys?
It's been crazy, but good.
Really good.
Super good. You're back from vacation, right? From glamping.
I'm sandwiched in between the 2. Yes, back from the first one. Haven't left for the second one yet.
I feel like you've got a glow about you. It must, whatever you're doing must be working.
It's surprisingly fun for like a kiddie retreat sort of thing, you know? I was expecting it to be like more stressy and it wasn't. So that's
good. Yeah.
And I went on a water slide called the Tornado.
Say what?
I went on a water slide called the Tornado.
Ooh. Is it scary?
You know, I was a little bit nervous, but I actually did okay. And went down it twice, actually. So.
Oh.
It must be pretty fun.
Yeah. I was getting some cheers. Like, hey, look, old people can do it. Such a win.
That is, yes. When kids can cheer on adults, it's always a great thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I noticed my youngest is like, you can go first. I'm like, yeah, but I can go first. I make it.
Did you go head first?
No, I didn't. I went the feet first way. I was too scared.
Okay.
Yeah.
I understand that. Well, that's fun. That sounds like a really fun time. And so the second vacation that you're coming up on is also a water park theme thing, or is that going to be completely different?
It could. I mean, I actually don't know what we're doing. I'm just going to my parents' house, and it's kind of like an all-inclusive vacation with childcare that's free.
That sounds lovely.
And the car rental is free, and like,
yay!
Yeah,
I'm back.
There is a big water park up there. A real
there
big.
Is?
Yeah, Golfland. Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could get my mom into any of that. She might like. The kids do it.
Jody, I'm so delighted to have you.
Well, I'm delighted to be here. Thank you. And I'm with all my friends.
I know, like,
yeah,
y'all are like regulars, right? And then I just inserted myself as well as my Joan too on the back end. But here we are in the land of SilverSilk. So why don't we just pop down to the tables and see what's going on?
I have to flip my camera.
Perfect. Okay, I'm going to do the same here shortly.
Thank you, Lori. I appreciate it. I just didn't blow dry it or anything. I just washed it, and this is the natural
I was going to say it looks really
I like it. Today. I like it too. It's pretty.
Thank you.
Okay.
And yes, Lori, we were talking about you before the show. Lori's a little stinker. A good stinker, because now I get to shop on SilverSilk online.
That can be dangerous. Don't do it until the 14th. No, 13th. Because there's so many things coming up on the 13th that you all need to bookmark this time period.
Okay.
For
I might already have it like on my watch to remind me. It's on my watch, on my phone, on my TV, everywhere.
That's perfect. Everyone should set up a time. I realized I needed to add your demo cam in, so sorry about that. Everyone should put their timer on for it for sure. So I think the easiest thing to do, because there's so many of us here today, is that I'm going to just play DJ on the back end, and I'll just kind of like hop from one person to the other, if that works.
Yeah,
works for me.
And I know Jenifer had a specific demo, as we talked about earlier. So I'll start with Stacey, if you wanted to talk through your project first, and then I'll hop on to Jenifer. And then
mine is the one that looks like chaos.
That's what attracted me to it first.
Yeah, you should have seen me this morning just pulling stuff out at random. So I was inspired by two things. So one, I love the braid that Jenifer did last week. And I also love sari silk. And I've seen people braiding sari silk lately. So I wanted to try and braid sari silk with some of the silver silk.
Yes, that palette too
I
is
have a
everything.
question, Nealay, and I want an expert opinion.
Hmm.
Is there any way that you would suggest, like, connecting these two pieces together? Because I really want these three colors.
Yeah, and those are scraps is what I'm guessing, right?
Yeah, they're from something else I did.
Gotcha. I
So
wonder.
I wanted an expert opinion, and it's going to be in a braid. So, like, I'm sure if there's like a little imperfection, I can hide it. But I wanted to ask and see if you had tips, and we can share it with everyone.
Yeah, something comes to mind pretty immediately, but it does depend on 26 or 28 gauge wire. And
Okay.
so I would probably pop out something close to purple. You've got silver there. Do you have copper? Because I think copper is going to hide better with your palette.
I do have copper. It's me going through a drawer.
No rush. I'm just going to sit here and drool over the palette. And then also, isn't sari silk kind of your signature like medium to use?
Yes.
From what I understand?
Yeah, it's kind of like my obsession. Okay, so I do have some copper here.
Cool. Okay. What gauge is that?
26.
26. That's the thickest I would go, but what I think I would do is just try and weave almost like a staple between the two wires together.
Okay.
And if you have a thinner wire than 26 gauge, I'd probably even lean toward that.
I honestly don't think I have anything thinner than 26. So
Gotcha.
26 it is today.
It'll do.
Okay, I can give it a go and see about kind of weaving those together.
Yeah, it'll be, you'll have to kind of get down a couple knits below, but I think you can kind of make it work that way.
Yeah.
You could even hide it probably with a bead.
Well, I think I can hide it with a bead or like where the braids cross. I'm thinking I can just stuff that in the little cross spot. That was what my thinking was.
Ah, I love it. These are like some really creative little solutions.
So this is all actually like stuff from my stash. I have a horrible confession to make, but I like these check glass flowers. I buy them and then I hoard them. So I have a little box where they live.
I think Jenifer can relate.
Let me grab my. Can't see. I want to get it close to the edge, but not so that it's going to fall off. I think I got it.
Yeah, and then I think if you just overlap that wire over, a couple times, and then.
That's going to hold.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love that. I want to go back the other way too.
All right.
Okay.
Anytime
that will work. Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I'm pulling pretty hard.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I
And
learned
it's
something new.
pretty
Thank you.
discreet. So like I would just take some chain nose pliers and kind of,
Flatten it
clean up
down.
some. Yeah, totally.
Where I'm going next.
Lovely.
Thank you.
Well, I will let you refine that, and then I'm going to move to Jenifer's demo cam,
Okay.
as I know that she is eager to teach all this love. And you've got a sharp camera today, girl. What's going on there?
You know, the air conditioner's working.
Good.
Yeah, yes. I mean, I'm just like cooking here. All right. So last week I started this gorgeous braid with all these colors that I'm just in love with.
I mean, look how well that construction is.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Can you hold up that clasp part, especially? Like, this just says so, like, this is expensive taste here.
Very. This is incredible. And look, I even got my clasp oriented correctly.
Oh.
Yeah. See, it's the little details. It's just the little details. Yeah. So what I did was Nealay and I talked afterwards. And we were bound and determined to make his cord ends, his hollow mesh ends work. And they did. And so, and then I couldn't find a toggle. And so, but I used one of his lobster clasps, which is perfect. It's still perfect. And
Still
I'm
perfect.
just in love with this. And a little 5-year-old tried to steal this yesterday.
Listen, I loved your bracelet that you posted.
Just
Just,
the smile on her face.
I know.
So I have some scraps, right?
Yeah.
So now what I'm going to do is make a tassel, and I can either use your endings that have the loop on it, or I can use your hollow mesh cord ends that I absolutely love. And then for the ends, I'm going to use some of the small terminators.
Oh, that's perfect, Jen. I love, love, love.
Then something that we talked about last time was the loom. I am just dying to use my loom, and I have some flat mesh on here in red. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to weave in probably some beads, some chunky beads in between. I'm not sure yet, but I probably won't get to finishing this today. But I did want to share this loom that I love, multi-purpose. One side has thinner notches so that I can fit in my flat mesh, my 3-needle chain. You flip it over and your capture chain will fit through there.
Amazing. So I'm actually going to have this loom on my website next week. Gina was asking about it, and I have that as part of the big next gen product line launch. Not Jenifer, but like generation of product. You guys get it.
There's no Jenifer button yet. We are working on it, everyone.
That's Gen 3 button.
Yeah. So the Jenifer button is a select one of all. That's it. Just everything. So you don't have to remember.
Press and go.
So what I was going to do was follow the same, and I'll just get started, and then you can switch on over to Jody, but I'm sure Jody probably has 2 bracelets and a pair of earrings already made.
Probably.
Yes, because I've done lives with her, and all of a sudden I look over and she's got a full set. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pass this wire through, but what I'm going to do so that I can cram all 4 in is Nealay came up with the fantastic idea of taking my Zuron crimpers and crimping just the top bead. And when you crimp the bead and fold it over, it makes it a little smaller so that you can stuff it a little bit easier. And I'm going to use some E6000. And all I did was take the E6000, always have like a paper towel or something around, and then always have just like maybe a spare pair or a spare wire. And all I did was I just opened up my E6000. And I do suggest, rather than buying a large tube, just get a bunch of the small ones. Because my large
tube too. Yes, I highly recommend this tip because it is much more easier to use, and you don't waste a whole lot of it.
Right. So then all I did was squeeze out about a dime's worth, and then I just tucked it in there. And then I just kind of did this a little, and then I took my 3 wrapped ends, because then I passed my wire all the way through, right? And then I just stuffed it. Oh, before I stuffed it, I put a head pin in.
Yeah, so it like creates that.
So I did the head pin first, glue, stuff, and then I let it just sit. I just let it sit like that. Then I came back and I added my bead and did my wire wrapping. So this is going to be a pendant. It's going to be a tassel pendant. So yeah.
Well, crimp away, because I actually want to see the process of this, but it sounds like there needs to be a little bit of a setup involved.
Oh, for the tassel?
Yeah.
Yeah, there is.
Amazing.
So yeah, so I can always make up a video too. Does anybody want to see a video of that? I can make a tutorial.
Spoil us, Jenifer, as always.
Oh my goodness. I'll do that.
Always amazing.
Thank you.
So yeah, there's some I'm gonna watch you crimp once and then let you do your thing for a little bit, and then I can switch to Jody.
Okay, so what I could do is I'm just gonna take so since I'm going to use a head pin on this one here, I'm just going to use some 26 or 28 gauge wire, and I'm going to go down to, I'm going to go in between the second and third ball, and then I'm going to go in between the second and third ball. I'm going to try and go like right through the center so that it's equal on both sides. And then I'm going to go through the center there and go through the center there. So then I have them all together. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in on the top ball.
Smart. Because then you just do it line by
Yes.
line. Like,
Yes.
yeah. Oh my gosh. So smart.
Well, you came up with this. You're the smarty.
The working part, but like, I had no idea that you could do it this easy.
Oh. And then all I did was just go down the line and start crimping. And here's the thing is while you're crimping on this, you're kind of preconditioning your SilverSilk too.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just went along. I think I know I did one already. I can't remember which one I did. I think I did this one. And then I'm going to come into the last one, just like so. Get that in there and get that turn. The ball can sometimes get a little tricky because it wants to turn. Okay, so now I have all these little scrunch, and I just scrunch it all up. And then I just bring this around and bring this around and go as tightly as I can while smushing them all together. And I just go as tight as I can. And I only need to go around a couple of times. The reason why is because it's all going to be glued together too. So then I'm going to come in, give it a little bit of a trim, give it a little bit of a trim. Then I'm going to come in and just start squishing around with my chain nose pliers and just get that all nice and squished and turned in together. Then once I put my dab of glue in there, it all stuffs in perfectly, just like that.
Oh, wow.
Oh, well, I'll put my head pin in first. So
Right.
I put my head pin in first, dab my glue, and then push in.
Amazing.
And then
I
I just
didn't
let it
realize
sit.
it was that easy. That's fantastic.
Yeah. So that's what I'm going to do.
All right. Thank you for that.
Yes. Thank you for the idea.
Well, you came up with the design. My technical skills say try this, and then you just made the magic happen. So it's
Aw,
it's completely delightful, you know?
thank you so much.
Whoops. Let's do this. Hi, Jody.
Hi.
Oh, look at what we've got.
Hi,
These
Jody.
turquoise nuggets look a little familiar.
Oh, I am obsessed with this. This is like, oh my gosh. I opened it and I like squealed. I was like,
That's amazing.
I'm like, I need 35 more of these, please.
I know. Well,
That's
I
what Jen
ran
said.
out of them, sadly. So like, I don't even have them for TGBE unless like you've already pre-purchased one. Joan is already getting a spoiler alert with. She's got her kit going into the, or it's arrived to her in the mail. She hasn't opened it up yet. So surprise, Joan.
So there's a few things I've been kind of like obsessed with lately. So first of all, like, I know you've seen, the memory wire bracelets, like full memory wire. Like this is one entire like
Is it
memory
really?
wire thing.
Oh my goodness.
So I have been trying to show like the ways that I haven't used yet on my channel, and using the pipe chain and, just trying to like, show people like how wonderful this product is and what you can do with it. But this one unfortunately is not out yet, but it should be out this week. But and then can I say like hello neon?
Oh
This-
my
Oh,
God.
wow.
Mm.
I have worn this so many times, and I'm like, I'm wearing it with everything. I'm wearing it with any color that I'm wearing. I don't even care because I am like in love with these colors.
I'm so delighted to see that. It's so beautiful. And you use those African glass beads too.
I love them. I still have I had a couple of these left over too, the orange ones from a previous box. I got so excited, and I'm like, "Ooh, look at all the stuff I have!" So I was busting out the old stuff from Tucson, and bringing that in too. But these colors, oh my gosh!
Yeah, that one went. I was surprised because I thought nobody would like the green, and then that was like one of the colors that sold the quickest. So I guess I need to make
the green.
Well, I kind of feel like I had clothes, like I don't know if anyone is as old as me, that had hypercolor clothes that had these like bright colors, but then it would change colors with heat. So like if you put your hand on it, it would turn a different bright color.
Oh yes.
I remember that.
Did you? Okay, good. So
I think I had like jelly shoes that were one fluorescent color, and they would like change color in the sun to another. Color.
Yes. Yep.
I'm old too.
It brought me back to my young teen years.
Aw. It is a stunning piece, and so I'm curious to see what you're planning for the electric bloom set.
Oh, so what I'm doing is I'm really obsessed with like the whole like messy necklace, tangled necklace with a bunch of different things. And this is going to be like one of my strands too. And I'm actually going to use, because I need to have one pendant in there. So I'm going to bring in this flower because it needs to be in here.
Oh, yes. That one was from one of the Tucson bundles.
Yep. I've been saving it for a special occasion, and I think this is it. So, yep, I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to have a different bead on here, probably smaller beads, so that I have kind of like graduated strands, but they're all going to be very close together, so they kind of like purposely tangle. So that's where I'm going with it.
I love this. This is very much fashion forward for me right now, and
I love it.
Yeah, I think it's going to turn out really cool. What other colors are you? So you got the gold, you got the turquoise.
So I'm gonna actually dig back in my SilverSilk stash because since I have the turquoise, I was thinking about bringing in some more orange. So I have these.
Oh, wow. Yes.
And then but I also have these because I won the thing online on Facebook. And I also have these. So I thought about throwing in a couple chunks of these beautiful pearls.
And
yeah,
those are from a giveaway that I think one of the contest things that Joan was putting up. Yeah, and then I guess fun story. I gave her a bunch of pouches full of like bead treasures, right, to use throughout the challenges and stuff. So I guess you're one of the winners.
I love it. So yeah, but I think I really want to bring these in. These are just so pretty.
I love those. They're so weird and cool, though. You know, I don't know. It just stuck out to me too whenever I had found them, or maybe they found me. I don't know.
Yeah, I just think this necklace is going to need some of that, that orange, some of that warm orange color. So.
For sure. Okay, well, I'm excited to see where that goes, and then I think what I'll do is we'll come back to you, but I'm going to go to Danielle next. Hi, Danielle.
Hey.
What is this magic that you are producing?
Are those cubes?
I'm making this margarita girl bracelet, and to kind of go with my earrings, I have these like margarita earrings that I want to make a matching bracelet for.
Oh,
and
wow.
So, I'm just playing colors right now. So I feel like I need to do one that's just these, right?
Oh, I love that.
All of it makes me want to be a margarita girl too. I'm going again.
I even have a theme song in my head. This one, I'm thinking this one would be the one I would do on the berry. Like that.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
But many could work, but then I thought, for this dual colored one, what if I put it on this one?
Oh my gosh, they work on all of them. That's the confusing part.
Yeah, because I kind of want to do this one on white thread. So I'm going to that's like a separate one now. But then just for this, look how cool that looks.
I mean, that's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. That color
comes all together.
Yeah.
If I make all three sets, I can do like a big photo, like where they're all like laid out next to each other, like a big overlay, It'd be really cool.
And so they all kind of work as one bracelet or separates.
Yeah. Yeah. This could be cool.
I love it. That is going to be
Thank
awesome.
you.
So how are you stitching these cubes then? Is this
Oh,
like
and they are really, really easy. They're size 10 triangle beads. And I'm just stitching them with 8 beads in a ring. And then I just start working even count peyote rope.
Gotcha. That is clever. And that's like
Oh,
the
that's so pretty.
Super, super fast. It's like it's going to be done. I'll be able to make all 3 of these probably just while we're hanging out today.
You
Maybe.
also just have fast fingers.
Oh,
Whether
thank you.
it is banding SilverSilk if I'm out of SilverSilk Sunday or if it's bead stitching.
Yes. Silky's takeover.
Yeah. Oh, that's fantastic. I can just sit here and be hypnotized by your bead weaving.
Oh, thank you. It's so fun. I this is how I relax. So I'm just in my happy place right now, just zenning out with you guys.
Oh, I love
Just
it.
enjoying my day.
So the plan is to make like just the focal part of it, or are you like thinking the whole thing? Just curious to know.
It's super flexible. Like, so my first thing was this experimental one. I was just going to see how bendy is it? How far can I go before it starts to become, because you know how peyote rope isn't the super most flexiblest thing.
Oh, right. Yeah.
But I bet I can get 3 inches and then it would be, you know, like maybe like that, or I don't know, maybe 2 and a half.
I almost wonder, because my brain is going to a high imaginative area, as you can relate. I wonder if it's a because the rows line up, as you can see, they're very, very linear. And so I wonder if you kind of stop stitching at one point, like where you are right now, and you just add in another ring of 8. So like it creates sort of a separation to allow for some bending to happen.
Oh yeah, so create more like just beads.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we could do that.
There's some, so like you'd have to almost square stitch one of the beads, right? And then when you do that, you stack up a bead that you can stitch 7 more into, and then you'd start to create your thing, your tube again.
Yeah, that would work.
All of that sounds very complex, but
no, but it would totally work though.
No,
Yeah.
something to mess with. If you're looking for some sort of bending thing, and for me, now my brain is like, oh, I want to stitch some things together and see if it works.
I think you would do a great job on this. I think it's definitely a good idea to do that because it would kind of also show more of the pipe chain. And that color is, you don't want to hide that color. You want to see that.
Yep, that's true. True. Okay, well,
I like
will come back. Oh, go ahead.
I want to say I like it. I like it. Do that.
Yeah. Awesome. Let's go back to Stacy has a thing produced already. Look at that.
I have a thing.
You have a thing. It's so pretty.
So I had fun braiding and got both the sari silk and the SilverSilk kind of braided together. So basically just, kind of put the matching color on top as best as I could. And then where I didn't feel like it kind of stuck out enough, I kind of poked it up with my finger when I was done. And then I just actually wire wrapped the ends and was over here finding a bead cap I could stuff all this into. So that just happened to work. This ended up shorter than I would like it. So it is going to somehow connect to this. I'm thinking I need a bead or something in between. That's what I was contemplating. And then I broke down and actually threw on one of my flowers. So I actually just kind of made my own head pin type thing here and put a couple of these, I think they're like lucite flowers, and then just basically wound them on. So what I basically did was, and I can show you, just grabbed one of these pieces to poke the wire through and then just wrapped it on at the end, and have all these other beads that need to soon become decorations on here.
Oh, that's so cute. I love that.
So it'll kind of be like my Hawaiian lei necklace.
Yeah.
Complete with SilverSilk.
It's Perfect. And I love that you are kind of materials blocking the necklace rope, which I think works better to have it as the silver silk on the end part of it. I think that's going to look really regal.
Cool.
So cute. Love it. All right, let's rotate over. I'm sitting here doing everything. Is yours drying? Are you at
Mine's
the
drying.
Wow.
Wow.
And
I did see Lori would like a video. So, Lori, your wish is my command, my dear. I will do a video as well. And yeah, so I'm drying right now. And after I get done drying, when Rayne was over yesterday, she wants me to make her a bracelet using the seafoam. So that, because I'm going to stagger the ends. And so I'm probably going to make the seafoam the smallest, because she actually picked this up and said, Grandma, can you make something like this? And then I can attach it over here and make it like that. And I was like, we can do whatever you want. So she wants a double strand. She had her eye on one of these crystallized double strands. These.
Oh, yeah.
And I love my granddaughter. She's my favorite person in the whole wide world. And I told her no. So that tells you how much I love these.
I can imagine the side eye she was probably giving you.
Yeah. So she did ask, and I love you forever and ever, and you're my favorite, but that's a hard no.
I can just make more. I'm going to make more, and I'm just going to send them to you, and please use them for whatever she wants.
So what I'm going to do is, after this gets done drying, I will start snipping the ends, and then I'm going to open up my little terminators, and little terminator is right for this, because there's a longer one. So there's the little one, and can I bring out the larger one?
Yeah. So that one, the shorter one, is the 4mm one that's listed on the site, and then the longer one is going to show up as 9mm.
Is it amazing that I have everything in here?
It's perfect. But it wasn't a stash that you made overnight, I will say. This is like 5 years.
Yeah. 4 years, 4.5 years. So here's the small one, and here's the longer one. And I'm going to use the smaller one because I just want to use the smaller one, so that your eyes, so that your eyes are drawn up here. And then I'm going to put this guy on here like that.
Love that.
And then I'm going to do a big loop so that I can attach it onto, if I don't use capture chain, I will use a ball chain. I have some ball chain that I got from Kelly before she retired. And so I can always put it on ball chain. But I was actually thinking of using the gold with the silver, just to keep that metal, that mixed metal going.
Oh, I love that.
Wouldn't that be cute?
I think that'd be super cute. And to Kelly's question, I saw the question pop up a little bit. I was going to wait. Jenifer demoed a little bit. And then can you use SilverSilk, or can you glue SilverSilk into bead caps? And I guess you'd have to define what the bead cap is. Is it like a small, I don't know. I mean, kind of what I think of as a cap is what Jenifer is holding.
Yeah.
You can definitely glue that into.
Mm-hmm.
But you want to make sure that the cap isn't something that's just a small covering of the bead. You have to really have it like a cone-esque type of thing to glue it into. Sort of like what Jenifer's pointing at, which is hollow mesh and cord ends.
Right, because this
Although
is
what
the
Stacey
third.
had, I'm gonna pass over to you real quick,
Yeah.
Stacey.
Yeah.
I mean, those are either cones or cord ends, is what I'm guessing.
Yeah. That's what they are.
Yeah, that can easily be like glued, or SilverSilk can be easily glued into that, or wire wrapped in this case.
Yeah.
A cone bead cap. Yes. In that case, I think yes would be the answer, Kelly. Hopefully that helps. And that sounds like you've got a design in mind too, so I'm curious to know more.
Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wait because I don't want to pull this out any further or actually just even try to
because it's
jeopardize
fine.
pulling
Yeah.
that. Because then I don't know if it's going to go back in because now I've got glue. And so I just kind of set it and forget it like that. And then we'll go from there. And then again, I'm going to use the rest of this for a bracelet for Miss Rayne. So once I get that made, I will do that too because she found these beads.
Oh my God, those are my favorites. I still have a few of them. I'm going to steal a couple for myself because I want to make something, but those are so beautiful.
So when I made her small one with the smaller beads, the 4mm, I made a stretch bracelet for me using these. Well, she wants one on her bracelet. She wants one of the
I don't blame her.
I don't either. So we're going to do that. So I might kind of like sneak a little trim off of this while it's still trying to dry so that I can make her a little bit of a bracelet too.
I love it. I'm excited to see that. I'm excited for her.
I'm excited for her too because she loves her SilverSilk. She loves her Nealay.
Aww.
And so yeah. So I'm gonna grab a silver double cord end and not the one that's blinged because these are the ones that she saw. I told her, I said, oh, it's gonna have to be silver. And when I tipped it over, she's like, oh, Grandma, these. And I said no.
Oh my God.
And the reason I gave her wasn't that I'm selfish. I'm like, these are triple strand and we just need a double strand. Oh no. So
yeah. I think I made double strands at one point in time, but now it's been so long that I can't confirm.
Hey Jenifer, I wouldn't part with him either.
Yeah. No way. So we're going to use a double strand. These are just so stunning. And I think I can make her a jeweled one, Nealay, because I think you sent me some of the sheets, pieces of the sheets that you make those from. So I might do something for her. And I will not put it on the SS side. I will adhere it to the plain side.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
That is perfect.
Yeah. So I am going to just precondition by just running my finger through here. And I think that it is going, I'm going to probably have to open this up a little bit. So I'm going to just open it up 1 millimeter or so on both sides. And then once I stuff this, I always try to dry fit it first. And then I just kind of bring it around a little bit. I know that I'm going to have a bead over here and a toggle. And so I will get that. Yeah. So I'll get that sized out. I think she's about a 5.5. When she put her stretch bracelet on yesterday, first after she did the and put it on, she was like, ooh, Grandma, this fits perfectly. And I thought, of course. Yeah, no, I just got really lucky.
But yeah, I know her measurement, so it's going to be easier to make her stuff down the road.
Yes.
Unless it changes because she's a growing kid.
She is a growing kid. She is. So what I'm going to do is, I don't know, I might attach the bead over on this side and do like a wrapped loop on both sides and then have the clasp over here. So I might do something a little different. And that's what I do.
That is cute. I love where this is going. You know, I'm all about the asymmetry too, so I think it's gonna pan out really well. And you've got a plan for it.
I have a plan for it because typically you'll see where the attachment, you know, where the toggle or the clasp will attach over here on this side. But I think I'm going to actually put the bead on this side. So I'm going to go a little different on it because here's the thing. If it doesn't work, I haven't ruined anything. I just have to cut off the bead here. That's it. I don't have to ruin. I'm not going to ruin any of the chain because I'm just going to attach it on here. So I just need to get the sizing right. And I have a fandy dandy little cone that's made of paper that I can't find right. Oh, there it is. Look at this. This is just the wimpiest.
Oh, is that your bracelet mandrel?
Yeah, so I found this online and then I just put it on some cleared sticker paper and then put it on like that.
Okay. I like that it compresses too, because the other mandrels that I've ever seen are ridiculous and bulky.
Okay, so as you can tell, this like sits flat on my desk.
But see, you can actually, it's great that it's flat too, because some bracelets are like with flat mesh and stuff, you don't need something that's
That's true. So what I'm going to do is just kind of hold it in place and just kind of go like this. And that is at 5.5. So that's fine.
Oh.
I'm going to go with it. I'm going to go with it because she already has a stack. So that's the thing. Don't make all your bracelets the same size, because if you stack them, they're all going to be like this. You need to have like this one here is a little bit bigger than these so that I can stack them.
The stacks. I love it.
Yeah. So there we go. That's what we're going to do here. Does that sound good? And Kelly, I don't have to use glue on this because of the little teeth that are inside his custom findings. And they just grab onto the ball, and I go like 2 in, and then I give it a little squeeze with my flat nose pliers that are dipped in Tool Magic. That's it.
This is all music to my ears, and it's amazing. So I will let you press on. Ladies and gentlemen, Jenifer, who is a businesswoman with a plan to go. Jody, what is this magic that you are creating?
Well, excuse me. Oh, this is what I was envisioning earlier today. So it's coming out okay, but I'm kind of, now I'm like, what am I doing at the top? So because I never think my projects all the way through. I just never do. But I think I might go ahead and use more SilverSilk at the top. I don't know yet, though. I'm still thinking.
It could be even a contrasting color. So, like,
yeah.
You know what? My next plan, as we're looking at orange on your color palette here, is I finally got some red rainbow tinsel. And the color that I've had in my mind is to do a burnt orange capture chain, and it's never gotten quite right before. And I think the red mixed in with that lighter orange will give me that tonality that I need to create that burnt orange vibe. So stay tuned on that little experiment over time. The brown gourd.
I love the burnt orange. I love that.
Yeah, it needs to be a staple color. It's just, if it doesn't feel, I got to go with my gut most of the time, right? And so, like, if the color doesn't feel right, then I can't get behind it. But whenever I get that combination right, and it's just like, all the vibe, like Ember, whenever I discovered that one, I was just like, this is perfection. Or even the Meridian Sea with the shiny blue. Oh my gosh. So stay tuned on that development. But I love this brown that you pulled out.
Yeah, I think this would look really good with it.
Yes, it gives me sort of Sundance vibes.
I really want the burnt orange. Can you make that today? And like,
let me go load up the machine while you work on this.
Can you just overnight it to me?
I will drive to Oklahoma to get that. I've already put my order in the comments, by the way, Nealay. I'll take a 25-foot pull, please.
We've got some wait lists already pending. So
oh my goodness.
Amazing. Well, I'm obsessed with this. I love this messy / everything that you've going on. I'm curious to see. Nope, it needs the flower. I was putting my thumb over the flower to see what it would look like without it, but it feels like I don't know. It could be missing or it could not be missing, but it's hard to say right now.
I know. Now I'm kind of like questioning it because I'm like, oh, that looks really good. But I love the flower.
The turquoise is such a statement thing, and you've got some supporting features within the play already, and then I'm not sure if the thing is really like contributing a whole lot. But I don't know. I'd have to see like more of it put together.
Okay, everyone look at it and like tell me no flower
With.
with. Okay.
Yeah.
Unless Nealay says no. If Nealay says no, we go with Nealay.
I don't know. I question things and then I don't finish projects, and that's what happens.
But you know what? I'll put it with the flower. It's just attached with 2 jump rings. So if I decide, you know what? No, I don't want the flower. I'll just take it right off.
The other thing I do is I string up a bunch of things halfway, and then I don't come up with a solution, and I just give it to Joan to finish. Surprise, Joan! You've got some stuff in the mail.
Oh, that's funny.
Have fun.
Let's see.
Lots of widths. A few people say without. I guess this is a true test of who's a minimalist versus a maximalist.
I kind of feel like it matches my personality right now. There's a whole lot going on.
All right. Well, I say go with it, because you know what? There is nothing wrong with feeling your feelings and expressing it through art.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. I'll wear it around a little bit like this and see what I think.
I love it.
You are my hero. You really are.
Oh.
Let's see what Danielle's been up to, because I can kind of see she's doing some stuff.
Oh my goodness.
Absolutely.
Oh, wow.
Yummy.
I'm still planning to try your idea, but I was running low on thread, and I want to work with a different color. So I'm going to bring some different colors over, and then
Ooh.
I love. Is that like a dusty rose something or another?
Yeah, this is Jill's size D KO, so it's a little bit thicker.
It is a
Really
knockout.
nice. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. And a spool that I says that I mean business about bead weaving,
Yes, yeah. I mean, this is like no funny business amount of thread.
Oh my goodness. Her spools are fun.
It's incredible.
It's like a lifetime supply.
Yeah.
It is. And
Not
she's
for
like,
Danielle.
oh yeah.
She's gonna be out of it in a week.
Exactly. She's like, it lasts me about 10 days. And I'm like, it's 1,250 feet.
I feel like that's a nice compliment with this palette.
Oh, yummy.
Oh
I am a
yeah.
sucker for like light rose colors. It's just
Oh, I love
something
that.
so timeless about it.
This is gonna work.
Yeah.
So that's next up, and then I need to get some white thread to do my
Mm-hmm. The
spicy
margarita
lime
mix.
version.
It is delish.
Oh, fun.
And then are you just doing a standard bead cap or a pipe chain end caps with clasp of some sort?
Yeah, I'm musing on that. I wasn't 100% sure yet what I want to do, but I think I like this. This is what will be the most popular as far as like someone wanting to pick it up and put it on, I think.
Yeah. Well, it's simple, but it's not, and it's like the energy is focused on the focal.
Yeah.
That you've stitched together. It's so, but I love that it's striped and you ended on an odd stripe, almost like it's not symmetrical. And to me, that's exciting.
Oh yeah.
Everyone knows my obsession for asymmetry, but it's a cute fashion statement.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I like this one. This is a fun one. Who knows? I might need to do a mix of the 2 colors together in an earring version. So
Ooh. Nice. Are these your mixes? Do you have these on your website, or is this just something you had?
I do. Yeah, these are currently they're a la carte, but every single one of them is available. It's the best way to see it all is just to go to my Margarita Earrings blog post, and each of these is listed with links.
Fantastic. So they have the mix as like written out, and then they would just pick up the colors. That's great.
Yeah. The colors for each of the earrings is the same thing that's in these tubes. So if you just go to these PDFs, you'll see everything listed for this item is right here. I just made myself little containers, so handy.
And notice she has little salt beads too.
Yeah, they look like salt. You could put these on the top of your cup, Nealay.
Oh, I love that.
Isn't that adorable?
Yes. Oh my God.
Oh.
Super cute.
Danielle, I think we need to have a margarita when you come to California.
I think so too. I definitely think so.
Yeah.
Love it. And then
Yeah.
whenever you guys come to Owasso, we'll have a margarita there.
Oh
The
my goodness.
Himalayan
Can we
sea
have
salt,
two?
pink Himalayan.
Ooh.
Oh, that pink. Or is that pink or peach? I don't know, but it's
Himalayan. There you go.
Okay.
Also, oh yeah, Himalayan
Danielle,
salt.
I was on your website last night and ordered, and I did not see those. So Jen has
These
to
are
go
old,
back
actually.
to the website.
These are very old. I launched these earlier this year. Like,
Oh, do I
year
have
ago.
them then? I probably have them.
Well, what happened was the supplier I get these from was having a weird, unusual bead size sale.
Ooh.
And it was like if you bought a kilo, you got a really good deal. So
Oh.
this girl might have bought a kilo of every color.
Oh my goodness. Well, I mean, you must
No rush.
strike when the iron is at a discount rate. So
Right. So they'll be there forever.
And Jenifer needs an inventory manager. I will happily catalog.
I need some help too, Jenifer. So you come to my warehouse and slap my dining room.
Oh, I totally would. That would be so much fun. We can go up to Washington. I'm cool with that because you know what we could do is I can drive up to we can drive up to Washington in our trailer. Then we could just keep on heading north, pick you guys all up, and we'll keep on going north to Canada to go see Kelly.
Well, there you go.
Keep on going north, all the way to Canada.
I'm really not far from
Nealay and then hit me.
the BC border.
Then go
Oh,
a little
wow,
bit
we can-
north and
Nobody
get
wants to
Jody.
come out here. It's so sad.
I
No.
do.
Yes, I do.
I do. I
Oh,
even
yeah,
talked about wanting to live there.
Hey,
I know.
Nealay,
Yes.
I lived in Oklahoma for 4 years.
Did you really?
Yep, I was down there. Well, actually, during the Oklahoma City bombing, my first husband was in the military, and we
wow.
lived in Fort Sill. I
Oh.
loved Oklahoma, like absolutely loved it.
You know, I think it's got some charm. Where I live in Tulsa, it's such a cute little vibey city, and I don't know. All my friends are here, my family's here, so like it's an easy place to live, you know?
Yeah, I loved it. I loved all the scenery and like I don't know, the dirt was even different. I mean, it was beautiful.
I love that. Well, how long ago was this? You kind of mentioned this semi-timeline.
I got married when I was 19. So, yeah, I'm 51 now. It was a long time ago. You know, when 90s country was really, really good.
Yeah.
That's when I was down there.
That would have been like when Shania Twain was really coming up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
A whole lot
remember.
of Shania Twain.
On the VH1. Trust me, I grew up in it. Like I know these things.
Yeah, I loved it down there. I thought it was wonderful.
It's great. I enjoy it here. Let's see what Stacy's doing. You are attaching some more things together.
I am.
Ooh. Oh my goodness. Check that out.
All over the place. Let's get it in focus here.
Oh wow, Stacey!
It's like creative madness. Move some of this off. Okay. Ooh, and will it even fit? Yes, it will.
Oh,
So,
cute little flower on the side. Oh,
yeah. There was like rummaging through flower bins, and you had the perfect color of capture chain.
Yeah,
Is that Lotus? Is that Lotus?
Nope, it is Lotus, yeah.
Is that what that
You
is?
know what's funny about, so I get my wire from Parawire, and they do their plating in batches, and so this particular batch that I received was more of a cool toned pink than I have ever gotten before. I was a little worried because it changes the photo and everything, but I was able to kind of upload a newer one.
But it's like a perfect match here. Look at that.
Yeah.
I know. The cooler pink for me was way cooler as an adjective than, you know, the warmer pink that I used to get. So I'm hoping that the batches are semi-consistent as they make them. But this was a great batch that I was able to knit with. And it worked perfectly for this. This is so beautiful. It's very bohemian almost.
It is.
Yeah.
It's very funky.
I love it.
Very funky and
The braiding with the sari silk too. Nobody's tried that, and we're looking. Or I've been asked to do more 3-needle projects, and so this is like a perfect. It's a perfect little like way to use 3-needle to give it just a shimmer and a shine.
Yeah.
Without.
I keep seeing that this braiding of the sari silk is kind of on trend now, and I haven't tried it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I saw, Jen, you inspired me. So I saw what she did last week with the sari silk, with the silver silk. My goodness. And I was like, wonder if I could do both together.
Yes.
I made it happen.
So perfect. It could work great for a lot of things, though. Like I could see that as a headband.
It could.
Like if you did an elastic backing and just had the top part braided, like how cute would that be?
Yeah, you totally could.
Super awesome.
Yeah,
well,
like just down here, put an elastic piece.
Exactly.
That would totally work.
Yep. I imagine though you probably have many more sari silks to braid in your future.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a video of my drawer. It's really embarrassing. Jenifer, that's one of the places I think that I probably out exceed you.
Oh yeah. So where Stacy is to sari silk, Jenifer is to everything.
Everything else. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe I need a few leaves on here too.
I kind of love the leaves. I'm not gonna lie.
I kind of like them too. I think they were from the Jesse James
Yes.
Wildflower box.
Ooh yeah.
It was part of a strand.
I have a hard time using the flowers, Jenifer. Like you can't cut strands. I can't use these flowers.
That's why when I saw those leaves, I'm like, oh, she cut the strand. Oh. My heart aches for you that you had to cut into the strand. I am so weird. Do you want to hear how weird I am? I will take one bead off. So I'll take one bead off the strand. And you know what I do is I put it back. I put everything back in place on the strand and I recrimp it. And then I feel like I didn't cut into the strand.
No, I've done that with Jesse James bead strands before. It totally is a thing.
So I finished her bracelet.
Oh,
do you like it? It's kind of freeformy, and then look.
Yes.
Is that
Freeform
cute?
and functional. That is adorable.
So
Your
I just
loops are so perfect. Oh my! Can you do a close up on that? Look
Do you wanna
how
know?
great those loops look.
Do you
I
wanna
love it.
Very cute.
If anybody can guess who taught me how to do wire wrap loops, first one, you get a special shout out. And Lori, I hope it's you because you got to know it. I say it in all my videos and she's at all of my videos. But yeah, thank you very much. I hope I made this person proud. I don't think she's in the chat, but she's in Canada. If that gives anybody,
I
yes,
knew the answer and I knew it before, but I'm not allowed to.
Lori, yes,
Yep.
yes.
I had
You
a
guys,
I was like, I knew who it's gonna be.
yes. And so I did the loops opposite so that I could have my SS show, and then she could very easily use the clasp to put on, and so the loop is going in the opposite direction.
Oh.
I made this one very large so that it can just free flow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, kind of shift as
Yes,
hands are moving about.
yes. And I used the white out of here. I didn't know what color to use, and so I just went ahead and went with white.
I like the white because it pops. It's contrasting between the other colors, so I think that was a good choice.
Thank you. So yeah, so that's what I got there, and I will take a picture of it for you, Joan. It'll be kind of an awkward picture. I really don't know how to photograph bracelets.
It needs to be
really struggle
on Rayne, of course.
Yes.
That's how I did it yesterday. So if you guys didn't see it, go to my Instagram. I posted a picture of little Miss Rayne modeling off her little bracelet. And then we are still going to work on that. So I just cut off this much so that I can make the bracelet. And then what I'm going to do is probably cut a little bit longer on here. But the purpose of doing this is to show you guys that even the littlest of scraps you can use. I mean, this was the shortest scrap I had, and it's what, maybe 2.5 inches? And you can still use it. Yeah.
I agree. I love all my scraps. Like they're just like the best.
Yes. I can see Jenifer's bracelet loomed with small moonstone. Oh, I think you're onto something. I love it. I love it. So yeah. So that is going to be for Little Miss Rayne. And again, she wanted this. I said no. She wanted those strands, and I had to say no.
That's a lot of
I'll probably make her a little tiny bracelet. So Lori, on my video, maybe what I'll do is I'll do a tiny bracelet for Rayne with the braid.
I love that. That is going to be stunning. You have created some masterpieces today. I am so thrilled.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I tried to make it quick and easy. And then again, this was a scrap. That was a nice size scrap, and just turned it into something for little Missy.
I wonder if it came from one of my crane hands to you whenever I just dumped a bunch of SilverSilk in your box without organizing it.
Like this?
Yeah, that'd be the one.
And I love it because it's like, I take it this is an end piece or something got stuck. But look, there's still a whole bunch to use from it. And I will use it, my friend.
Nealay, when you pile all those scraps in there, you have no idea what it does to my heart. It makes me so happy.
Oh, good. Well, I feel like as much as you guys create, you need to have everything and that's just stuff that's just sitting here without creative hands doing stuff with it. So I think it just belongs to you guys. And I love what you did here. Keeping on that flower was the best idea.
Oh my goodness.
This is very, very fashionable. I love it.
Thank you. I'm going to wear it on the runway tonight.
Yeah, I love that. So perfect. Look at you guys. I am just so inspired right now. I want to just create the rest of today and not do adult things. Who needs?
You don't have to do adult things. You can just play. It's fine.
I just want to play today. Oh, what's funny, Stacy, is that I would have almost recommended a jump ring, and you did exactly just that. So this is awesome.
Yeah, the jump rings were easier. The other one I didn't have the ability because of how it was the flower, but the others were all jump rings because it was actually quite a bit less painful.
That is gorgeous.
Oh, so pretty.
So yeah, need one on the other side.
Oh, I skipped Danielle. Let's go to Danielle. Let's see. Oh, you got another pattern started. It looks like some sparkles too. There's kind of thrown in.
I had to bring in your blue because you had this beautiful blue in the pipe chain. And this popped out at me. So I thought,
yes,
that's gonna work really nicely. This color.
Do you know those soda pops that have brightly colored raspberries on them?
Yes, I know the ones you mean. Those are so cool.
That's what I'm like. Now I kind of want a soda and do.
So we want margaritas. We want sodas.
Yeah, I don't want to grow up. I want sodas, and I don't want to do adult chores like folding laundry and things. That's where I'm at today.
Folding laundry is my favorite chore. I love to fold.
I hate folding laundry.
I hate it too, Nealay.
It's so tedious.
I love it.
I'm currently all over my couch for the last 3 days, and
that's me.
I can do that. I'm not having visitors, so I'm like, my couch is a perfect dresser. It's always open.
Laundry drives me crazy. I never noticed this before because it was always just me doing my own laundry. But now that I do laundry for basically 3 men, is it a guy thing to not take your clothes off in a way that they're not inside out?
Thank you.
Are they 100% inside out all the time? So I'm literally sitting there undoing pant legs, undoing arm legs, undoing socks. I got to stick my hand in the dirty side of the sock to turn it inside out.
Yes. Thank you so much. You get it.
I 4 hours.
Oh my gosh. That's my pet peeve, but I love laundry. And you want to know something funny? I used to put laundry on the couch like Nealay, and it would kind of sit there, and then you're like, oh, if you need a new towel, oh, just go get one off the couch, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so,
That's what I do. That's
Yeah,
like
I
that's
know.
my everyday life.
but you want to know?
Actually, I love that for you, Nealay, because I used to do something similar. Like it was all folded nicely, but it just didn't get put away. You know?
No, it was in a pile, and then all of a sudden I started like keeping up with it, and no laundry was on the couch, and he's like, I am so glad. It irritates me when the laundry's on the couch, and I'm like, what? We've been married over 30 years, and I never knew this. I never knew it, that it irritated him.
I used to do that too, and it was totally fine. But now when I started doing that, the kids will sit on it and pile up on it, and they're like, "Oh yeah," and like throw it in the air, and I'm like, "Why?" I just sat there and folded, and then they make this like big pillow fight with it. I don't understand why that needs
The
to
only
happen.
thing that I wouldn't like fold or put away right away are towels. Like the
Yeah.
clothes, the shirts have to come directly out of the dryer. They have to go directly onto a hanger. The color coded hangers for whose shirt it is, believe it or not, I did do that. And then you couldn't have them spaced close together because then they just get wrinkled if you smushed them all together. So I'm
I see.
I'm OCD with laundry bad.
Yeah,
It's bad.
Well,
it's really bad.
I think since technology has improved over time and they make shirts now that you don't have to iron, it's
Yeah.
made life so much easier for leaving it on the couch.
They do?
Respect to
know.
that.
It's like made out of like some sort of a different polyester material almost that's like stretchy and it doesn't really require ironing. And it's more
Yeah,
flattering.
it is the spandex that
Mhm.
they put in there.
More forgiving, which is nice. But
Yeah, like some of those like airline travel brands, like
Mm.
that are meant to be able to be put in a suitcase that are wrinkle free. Those
Yes.
are slick. Those are really cool.
yeah, they're super, super handy.
Of course, they arrived too late for me to avoid ironing. Oh, this is cool. I'm gonna try your idea, Nealay, where you said to jump out in a square.
Yeah, it's a purely hypothetical. Like in my brain, it worked, but that doesn't mean that it's going to work in real life. But I guess we got to start somewhere.
I think it'll totally work, actually, because it's this really cool idea. And then you're going to have that bend that you need to have it work out, and you can see it starting again. So I'm going to go through that one extra time so that's nice and tight.
Reinforced. Love it.
And then from here, I'll just need 7 of these. So there's one already on there, 2, total of 8. So there's 1. Here's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then that's number 8. Come around, go through number 8. And there's the ring.
Ooh, and so like, yeah, whenever you kind of, and you could do this the entire pipe chain, but it'll still be sort of showy in between.
Yeah. So when you bend it, it'll do that. And there'll be a whole nother version of this over here. Your idea is perfect.
I think we need to make this into a tutorial.
Yes, tutorial, handout.
Tutorial time.
Oh my goodness.
And the best part is you don't have to sit there and weave in and create a bunch of individual little, sections. It's all one seamless stream of content. Just keep going. And from here, I would pick up another blue bead, hit the next, go through the next, and just make sure that one stays up. Yeah, it's gonna work great.
Oh, I love it. I'm anxious to see more of that over time. I think that's going to look pretty stellar.
You should be able to finish it.
Another pipe chain project, or this would even work. Like the way that we have crafted projects, tutorials, and I mean this across the board with everyone here, is that the projects are so versatile that they'll almost work with any SilverSilk. And so I could see this on Capture Chain and the leather knitted chain.
Oh, for sure, for sure. I had a piece of Capture Chain out originally when I was first starting in gold that I thought was going to look really great, but then I switched to the bone color, Realized I was using black thread, switched to the colorful.
One thing kind of offsets the other, and then you end up completely changing the palette.
Yeah, exactly. But my original vision was that capture chain with the gold, and I think that would have been really pretty. I think I have it next to me somewhere here. Yeah, this one.
Oh yeah, the solid gold.
Yeah.
It will become one. It's already cut to length and everything, so it's
Always a yum choice.
super.
The gold
super
on gold that is so good.
Mm-hmm.
Jam.
gold on gold is a jam. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oops, caught there.
Well, you guys, it's been an hour and about 10 minutes, and so I'm gonna gather everybody up. I know I could go on all day with this because everyone has amazing, delicious projects that is gonna turn out so cool, Danielle.
That's sweet. I love it.
So
Working
cool.
perfect. Great idea.
Mm-hmm.
It's what it's like when we all put our brains together and we just come up with like magic.
And then the teacher says it's time to leave.
Yes.
We have to I don't know what I was gonna say. Yeah. It's that is part of the day, sadly. And I there's a few takeaways here, and first of all is that we should never grow up. That's a horrible thing to do, because then you have to do laundry and things, and nobody. And I think we also walked away with a lot of ideas, because I'm like, the 3-needle, and then we can do some content around the hollow mesh cord ends with what Jenifer's made, and Danielle's got a really cool seed bead weaving project, and then Jody just did this amazing layered thing. Like, there was so much magic on the show. I'm gonna start crying.
Look at that.
Looks amazing, Jody.
It is
Love
gorgeous.
it.
Stunning.
Thank you.
All right. Well, I'm now sad that we do have to go, but next week will be fun. I'm gonna do it solo next week. Danielle's gonna be out on her vacay still, but I will have the girls back at a later date. Do not worry. We will all get together again and do some power creating, remaking. But next week is gonna be that gigantic pop-up shop.
Oh yeah.
I'm so excited.
There's
Wherever
about
I am, I plan to shop.
plus items that I have uploaded
I
very
can't wait.
seriously to the website, and it's not launched yet. So just tune in on the 13th. That's when it goes live in the afternoon time frame, and I'll be showing off beads in person or virtually, but you guys know what I mean. Here.
So afternoon your time or Pacific time, or do we have like a roundabout time that we need to be stalking the website?
I'm
asking for a friend.
If you're asking for a friend,
She's asking for me.
2:00, because I have a hard cutoff time for when I need to be done with the website stuff too, right? I hate doing last minute stuff. So for me, it would be about 2:00 Central Time or 3:00 Eastern. No, Pacific Time. No, wait. Did I get that right? Eastern Time.
Eastern.
And then 2 hours behind for Pacific Time. Was that
Noon, Jen.
12:00?
Shop at 1. Jen and Danielle shop at 1.
Should we get our lawn chairs and go wait, for it to like open up like you do for Black Friday years ago?
Open.
I have some emails and stuff going out too, and so between that and I think the text messages, you guys will all be in the know. Trust me, and I am obsessed over this theme that I came up with. I'm so proud of it. I'm just like all smiley and giddy about it. So you guys will have to tune in. It's gonna be great.
Yay.
We'll be there.
Yay! Okay, well, have a fun vacation, Danielle. We will definitely see you back whenever you are good, refreshed, and ready. And the rest of you ladies are an absolute treasure. And I would love to have you back on whenever you are available again. So happy anniversary, Stacy.
Thank you.
Yes, happy anniversary.
And fabulousness. All right, tune in next Sunday. I'll see you guys same time, same place for another fun show, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.